get with the program or get left behind. Straight up. Look, the car market would never be the same. I don't care who comes on and tell you that, things are the same. It's not. I think these guys, they just, want to sell, content, and they just want to get YouTube views. I don't even think these guys are really in the business. I mean, recently I saw this guy talking about, oh, you need to start buying less expensive cars. The guy was like, hey, you can go ahead and find cars for like, I guess five to like $1,000 and put a little money into them and flip them and make like 1,000 or 1,500 bucks. Bruh, where you getting them cars at? Tell me, because I'm not seeing it. Cars that they used to sell for 1,000, 1,500 bucks, they selling those same cars for about 3 grand, 4 or 5 thousand at auction. I mean, if you're a small dealer, you know what's happening in the market. The market is not what it used to be. After COVID, the market went down. I'm talking about for the small guys. Now, if you're talking about those big dealership who's been around for the last 10, 15 years, those guys are still making money. You know why they're making money? Because they've been around for the last 15, 20 years. They already made millions of dollars before this whole thing pandemic started happening. So for the small guys, those guys are really hurting. Unless you shifting your gears and you doing things differently, honestly, I don't think you can even survive in this new market. I don't think you will. You have to diversify everything that you do. Like from you having like, a retail department, and then you having to shift your gears and having transportation or even renting out your vehicle. Or if you're not renting out vehicles, then you need to open a shop where you're providing a service. I don't care if you're doing mechanical work or you're doing body work. That's the only way that you're going to sustain stability in this market. And if you're not doing that and you still buying used cars, expecting to make a ton of money flipping those cars, I mean, it's going to be very challenging. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible. I've seen some dealers who actually really made a lot of money. I'm talking about the small guys, mid-sized guys. They're still making a lot of money, and I've seen the small guys go out of business. I'm just being honest. So if these guys getting online telling you that, hey, it's still a lot of deals out here, go to the auction and pay 30% more than what the car is worth, how are you going to make any money? You're not going to make any money. You have to shift your gears. You have to see things differently. That is why you have to study the market. That's why you have to stay ahead of the market. You have to educate yourself. Otherwise, you will find yourself in a place that you don't want to be. And it's a lot of guys who's taking risk and they're using floor lines. Those floor lines are not there to benefit you and actually help you grow. These people are in the business of making money. You have 30 to 45 to 60 days to move a unit. Now you paying for marketing, advertisement, you paying for a place for you to have the car in order for you to meet your clients and, cut a deal or whatever. But at the end of the day, if you can't move a car, you're going to be forced to sell that car for whatever that you bought it for. Even if you already invested in the car and you recon the car for extra thousand or whatever it may be, you still gonna have to break even. Are you making money if you do that out of 12 cars and you invested about $1,000 into the car? That's $12,000 that you lost within the last few months. That's what's been happening. A lot of people have been losing a lot of money. But hey, if you want to listen to these YouTubers who's trying to sell content and they're not really in it to really educate, please do. But if you want the real deal, check out my channel, man. I'm here to educate and give you the real spiel. Hey, if you have anything in your mind and you have any thoughts you want to share with me, go ahead and drop it in a comment. Speak your, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to drop the spiel. I'm the real deal. You heard?